There are many wonderful reasons to use Google Earth in 6th grade geography. Consider having students use Google Earth to explore monsoon Asia. Both of these images are from Google Earth. Location A is in a monsoon Asian nation, and location B is one in North Texas. Students are often eager to look at these images and to make sense of what they see. What can you make out? This is a body of water, but what can you tell about its depth compared to, say, this water? In location B, how is this water different from that in location A? We know in nature there's no straight lines. So what could that be? This is a closer look at location A. What do you notice about the homes and the spacing of this place? How is location B different from location A? Given the physical differences between locations A and B, how would that impact how people live? Looking at living space in both pictures, how will human changes to the land affect how people live? In the LISD 6th grade scope and sequence, we see there are 3 TEKs, 4, 6, and 7, in which students are asked to understand factors that influence how people live. Some of these influences are from natural processes, while some influences are of human creation. This is the theme of human-environment interaction. Stage 1 requires students to know and demonstrate the effect that environmental and human changes have on people and how people live their lives. This is the time and the place to teach such terms as tsunami, ring of fire, population density, monsoons, terracing, and such. Consider grouping students into trios or pairs. In the process of teaching these concepts, consider allowing students to use Google Earth as a means of finding real-world examples. Students will need access to computers such as laptops or desktops or iPads, but all need to have a Google Earth installed on them. As the teacher, you might want to set some of the pens for your students to find. Right-click on My Places and choose New Folder. You can organize all the pens you create into one file, save it, and share that file with your students. Click on the Push pin and set it where you wish. Consider the variety of geographic locations of monsoon Asia. The terraced mountains of Japan, the huge cities of China located on major rivers, the foothills of the Himalaya Mountains in Nepal, the delta of Bangladesh, or the Philippine Islands and their size and access to open water. Place push pins where you see fit. You can edit text boxes to give students more information, provide directions, or give guiding hints to aid them in their research. As an extension, you could have students make a comparison between this location in Asia and one similar in the United States. For example, San Francisco has been a victim of earthquakes much like Sendai in northern Japan. Why? Have your students find out. Instead of you setting all of the pins, kids could explore Google Earth by searching for examples of the physical and human features that make living in monsoon Asia unique. For example, students could find that the Ganges Delta in Bangladesh and explore it for evidence of how people have to live and adapt to areas of low elevation that are prone to frequent flooding. On a technical note, currently, pins cannot be set on the iPad, but that could change as Google and other mapping developers see the benefit in more customizable options. What bang for your buck do you get with using Google Earth? Students learn to apply the vocabulary they've learned in this unit. They analyze and compare with a powerful geographic tool as required in TEK 6.3, A, B, and C. Students evaluate these pieces or these places and wonder how similar or different life would be compared to where they live now. How can students present their findings? Well, it depends on your time, how much access to technology you have, and the needs of your students. Consider allowing students to choose which web, application, or traditional method they wish to share their findings with you. Students are quite knowledgeable on how to share information. Harness your students' curiosity about our world with this powerful geography tool. By the way, Location A was part of Luzon in the Philippines, and Location B was the colony. Thank you for your time.